Good morning, hello, and a happy Thursday to all of you. Hopefully you're all having good days. Hopefully you had a great Wednesday too. And hello, it's Itsu. Uh, Hello, Andy Herbert. Good morning, good morning. You know what? I forgot to. Oh, this is on the wrong computer. There we go. I forgot to put chat over on this window. Hold on, let me. That's activity feed. I want you. Do and move you right there. Usually I do that before I start streaming, but I forgot today. All right, that looks a little bit better, a little bit more filled out. All right, so we're going to be continuing to work on the Axum backend for the to-do project. And we're working on getting all tasks. Okay, so we should be able to get all our tasks. I think the real problem here is expected it to be length 5. Oh, cannot read properties of undefined reading length. Okay, so we got create task data. Okay, so there's not a second data in here. You wrote some JS, currently adding some jest tests, and you're discovering everything wrong with your code. Oh no, that's not fun. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, after your testing stuff, your code will be much better, which is the end goal, right? To always improve things. Okay, so if we're getting that, we're gonna go up to routes tasks. We want to get all the tasks. This is tasks. Oh, look at this. We're just literally returning a vector of all the tasks. So we need to put this inside of a data. So we have this like response one task. It would be really nice to have this be a response of like multiple tasks. So what if I did this? I wonder if I could do this um as a generic. So if I had a T generic here, you're going to be T. I want this to, okay. How much are you going to hate this? Down here, response one task, missing generics. Okay. So, um, you are then going to be response one task. That's just going to be task, right? Yeah, I just task like that. Okay, it's not hating this so far. Where for some reason it's hard for me to find things here. Here's get all tasks. Okay, so get all tasks. I then want to return. I return JSON vec create DP task model. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What we're gonna do is we're going to return JSON response. I don't want this to be response one task anymore. I want this to be task response. Fortunately, if you get this right, you can go back to Rust and not use JS again for a while. I mean, goals, right? Task response, and then you're gonna have inside of here a vec with task inside. Okay, so that's the goal. Now we get all the tasks out, but we're just getting all the well. I guess we'll start here, but I'm pretty sure this test is going to say that all of our tasks must also be for that user. So I think we're going to have too many tasks here, but that's fine. This is everything's fine. So we're going to get this. I want to take this vector and I want to convert it into these tasks, like a vector of these tasks. So I want to map it really. I wonder if I want to do this in one line. So we have task find all. We await. We unwrap this. I wonder if I don't want to unwrap anymore either. I want this to be a result with an app error in it. I'm going to throw you in a to do. So instead of an unwrap, we can do an, what are you? You're a result. So you're a okay or? Is okay, and what is it for results, not options? Option is like okay or, right? Unwrap or else, I think, maybe. I can map error. It might be a map error. Could be map or else. Well, that could be interesting. A map or else. What does that do? Maps a result to you by applying fallback functions default to a contained error value or a function to a contained okay value. Oh, okay. So I want to map the contained thing anyways to turn them into tasks, and then I want to also get the error too. This might be perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna get two closures in this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so interesting. Your default here. That doesn't necessarily make any sense. It's, are you the first one? So this one's okay, right? And then this function is the failure by applying fallback function default to a contained error value or function f. Okay, so this is the error function. Okay, so you're the error function. And then f is the okay function. Interesting that is that order. All right, so what do I want to do here? I want to basically just convert this into an app error. We're going to have status code, probably an internal server error. And we'll do error, pass in the error. And that gets returned. And you are the okay value, which means you're going to be all the tasks. And specifically, you're all the DB tasks. And so I want to convert these to normal tasks now. Okay. Oh, but it's a full vec of these. So then I want to take DB tasks. We're going to get a I have ownership of it, so I might as well do an into iter. Then we're gonna map. Gonna get a db task, and I now want to return this as a single task. It would have been nice if Rust Analyzer helps me out like before the errors are handled. Okay, so then you close like that. Well, you close down here. You'll close there. This map returns out of here, which is to you. So, oh, then I question mark semicolon. What? Okay, so it can't be that. Oh, this gives me an app error. Map or else is not what I thought it would be. Okay, so what? You returned an app error now. When really I want you. I don't know, map or else is confusing me here. Also, okay, you. Oh, mismatch structs. Yeah, right. I want map error. So I wait and I get a result with the vector inside. So I was trying to map error over this result. Oh, a map or else turns both an error and a success into the same thing. Oh, okay, hold on. Then yeah, that's not what I want. All right, so let's start over with this. So we have this map or else that comes here. Let's start over with this. So we have this wait. I want to map applying a function to a contained OK value, leaving an error value untouched. Yeah, I want to separate them out and handle the error right now. That's what I would really like to do, is just handle the error right now, which I thought was like an okay. I think that's it though. Cause like there's map error. Wait, no, that's what I just did, right? Yeah. Map or and probably not map. There's error that gives me the option error. I want, okay, so I want, I mean, I can also just match it and handle it that way. And maybe that's the best way to do it. I can use my, well, the previous map or else wasn't doing what I expected it to do. Um, let's see, map error, like create the app error. Oh, I question mark there. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm confused now. Hold on. Let's take a look at this map error again. Oh, it's map error instead of map or else. Okay, so map error. That's what it was. Okay, I got it. So we map error. We get this function that works like that. We don't use this function here. So that's like a pink or purple closings. That's to here. Then I can question mark that. At which point I get now a vec of the model. Okay, great. So now I can do a map. Oh wait, now I can do an into iter dot map. There we go. Okay, this makes it a little bit nicer. Thank you, everybody. Lumicode, hello. Good morning here. Good, I think afternoon where you are, right? It's been a while. How are you doing? Okay, so map. Here we're gonna get a DB tasks, right? No, it's gonna be a single DB task, and I want to turn this into a task. Struct fields. There we go. Now I'm getting help doing this. Okay, so the ID, you're going to be a db task.id. Priority is an option, but actually I might get an option already. So let's see, db task dot. Yeah, priority is already an option here. Taking ownership is fine. db task dot title. db task dot completed at db task dot description. Okay, completed at I think is a little bit odd because this is a naive date time, so I need to convert this. Good. You have a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work is a good way to describe how things are going these days. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of other stuff. I'm trying to make sure I stay like having fun and not doing too much stuff. It's one of the reasons why I stopped streaming on Wednesday mornings and I go on long bike rides in the morning instead. Okay, so this is going to be our completed at. And I want to convert this into a string. So that's going to be the completed at dot to string. Okay. So that comes out here. So now we have, oh, I want to collect this into a tab. We're going to collect you into a vec of task. And so now have a vec of task. Okay, great. And so now we're going to return an okay. JSON what is this? This is a task response, and data is going to be a all tasks. All right, that might do it. Let's give this a shot. Okay, so still, oh, so it got past where it was. So previously it was hung up on this data was undefined. It got past that point, and it's now saying that it should be only receiving 5 tasks and instead has received 1,718 tasks. So that's maybe just slightly too many tasks. So every time that I run the test, it creates a new user, which then puts the default tasks and like creates those. So there's tons of tasks now in this database because I don't think I've reset the database for a long time, which is fine. Which is fine. So I need to make sure that we're getting the tasks for our user that we're putting in, which means, first of all, our middleware, we're putting that middleware here in auth required, and get all tasks is happening here, which is perfect, which means we now have access to the user. Nice. Okay, so if we go to create task, we can actually see we should be able to get. Have we tried getting the user out of it? I did we I think we did, maybe. Um that might be under users, delete user. Oh yeah, log out. So this extensions user, this extension model, that's how we get access to the user. Okay, that's what we do. So in get all tasks, we get the DB extension, and now I want extension user extension model from. Oh yeah, I already have model from users. Okay, perfect. So now I have access to the user. I can I want to filter as part of this. We have this find before the all happens. We have to do a filter. So filter. Right. Okay. So we do these things. So I want to do the how do my tasks work? Each task has a user ID on it, which is an option. But okay, that's what I need to do is do this here. So tasks filter. I want this is going to be user user. Right. It's users column. Is there not user ID on here? Oh wait, not users column. I need this to be tasks. Task column user ID is equal to a sum user.id. And just that line should now filter everything out and only get the 5 tasks that this user has. Let's try it. And there we go. All the task CRUDs are now done. So we're able to get all tasks. So okay, not all of them are done. but we should be able to get all my tasks. Okay, so the next, okay, so if we can get all of my tasks, let's go ahead and commit that. All right, next up, should not be able to get deleted tasks. Okay. And this is for get all tasks. Okay, so should not be able to get deleted tasks. We expected 0, we received 1 because the deleted at was set. So we marked something as deleted at. Okay. So then let's do another filter here. So another filter, me tasks, column, deleted at is equal to a none. Oh, the type inside async function body must be known in its context. Kind of for type for, okay, so deleted uh deleted at is an option date time. How do I tell it what type to use here? Oh, is there like a special null type? Yeah, and you're returning self, so it's part of a builder where I do a bunch of these filters like this. Um, not seeing. I wonder if I need to do the condition builder. Oh wait, is there an is null? Oh yeah, there's an is null here. Okay, so I do that instead of passing it none. All right, that might make this work. Oh yeah, and that absolutely did. We're done with get all tasks. All right. So we get all tasks except deleted tasks. All right. Hey, we're over halfway done now, it looks like. Get one task. Okay, so we should be able to get my task. Okay, so how does that work? We got a 404. Actually, no, wait. It expected that to be a 404. Oh, should not be able to get another user's task. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong error. This one here. Should be able to get my task. I got a 404. Okay. That makes sense. And I think we're using proper rest here. So that means we want this to be an auth here. The order doesn't really matter down here. So we're going to do route PI v1 tasks, and then it'll be an ID. So we need to have some kind of system for like an ID here. Now, this is the way you do it in like Express. We need to go take a look at it. I was hoping it would have like documentation for that. Create router maybe? No. Okay, fine. Router new maybe? No. No. All right, so I want to let's go create Axum routing. Okay, so there's all those. Okay. See the router is not helpful here. Paths can contain segments like key, which matches any single segment and will store the value captured at key. Okay, so it's just like this. I want task ID like that. I believe that should work. And then I need a function for this to go in. So we're going to come into here and add a new function down here. Yeah. So pub async function get one task. You're going to have a result. Okay, so we know we're going to need to take in the user. So that's going to be extension user is extensions what was this? It was extensions model. It was the model for the user. What else do I need? I probably need the database. So I need extension db is extension database connection. I don't think I necessarily need anything else. Result, we're going to get a JSON, I guess like a task response, and then a single task in it. And then you, we're going to have an app error. And we'll throw a to-do in here. All right, so get one task goes into here. You're upset because the trait bound one task request not satisfied. Following other types implement trait. Oh wait, no. Oh, it should be JSON. I need to wrap that in JSON. So you're not. Oh, result J. Oh, I did do that. Okay, never mind. What did I do wrong? What did I do? Oh, it's a post. Yeah, I keep on forgetting that thing. This is a post. Oh wait, no, this is a get. Like that. There we go. That was all I needed to do. All right, back to here. Let's see if I can get the user. Okay, so we want to get the task based upon the user. Oh, I need to actually get that specific key now, like the task ID. Captures can be extracted using path. Okay. An extractor that will get captures from the URL. So you can use path. And then, okay, so path. Oh, and I just tell it what it is. And then I can omit the tuple if it's just one path. Okay, that seems easy enough. So you're going to be path. So extract path. This will be the task ID is path. These are IDs, so I think they're I32s. We'll find out really quickly. Actually, I think in task, yeah, ID is I32. Okay, so the naive way to do this would be just to grab the task as is and not like check for ownership, which would allow anybody to grab anybody's task. And I hope that I created a test to sort of handle getting anybody's. I kind of want to see if that happens. Let's do that. So we're gonna do let our task, and this is really gonna be like let our DB task equals. I want I don't think it's like tasks. I think I have to get it through. Is it tasks? Do this DB as oh yeah, it's task. Okay, so it's tasks. Find find by ID. Oh nice. Okay, values. Find by ID, we pass it in the ID, and then we can do okay, then we do all. Which still gives me a vector. I wonder if I want to do like 1 or something. But okay, I give it the ID, which is this task ID. I can do that. Can do okay, I can get 1 out of here. Pass it in a reference to the DB. We await. That gives me this result. Okay, so we're gonna do the is error. No, not is error. Is the okay error? No, it's map error. Map error. So app error new status code internal server error error. Pass it in that, and then we can question mark u. And so now we have this option with a model. I want to handle this if we don't find one. I want to send. And actually, you know what? We did handle this, right? Yeah, should not be able to get another user's task. Okay, so should be able to get my own task is going to be just okay, so I do need I might as well filter out of that. We already have tests for that. So everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so we map error. We have this option. I now want to convert the option. So okay or else. And so this is the else. So I want this. We're gonna make this be a 404 to pretend that the route doesn't exist. And it's like it's a bad route and nothing works for you. So we want an app error. We want a status code new. Oh, status code not found. Not found. And then the error. We already had that. That is going to be this not found here. Okay, so we're turning that out of here. Question mark U and semicolon, and now we have our model. Okay, so we have the DB task model. I don't want to necessarily do anything for this. I then okay or does not work. Right. Okay. So okay or would work definitely, but because I am creating a new struct here as part of the return value for this, I don't necessarily want to use okay or because it will create this error even if I don't use it. Okay or else it will run this function and create the error only if it needs to. So it's like a tiny bit of a memory optimization to make sure that I don't actually initialize this unless it's absolutely needed. Otherwise, it okay or and okay or else will both work and essentially do the same thing. Okay, so we do this test model, so then we return an okay, then a JSON, and then a task JSON, then a task response. We have a data, and then the data is going to be a single task. All right, so we get to do a db task.id, db task.priority, db task.title, db task.completed at, but then we want to map this to be completed at dot toString. Can I actually just pass toString in here? I don't think I've tried that. Oh wait, no, but because it doesn't know which. Oh, can I do this? Like toString? No. That would have been cool if I can like somehow pass toString in here like that. I could create like a generic function to and then pass that in, but completed at toString. Okay, so we do that. Description task. All right, you're happy here. I am not using this user. Okay, so there's a few things we need to do here. We need to make sure that we are getting our user stuff. So if we run this, it's gonna work on that first one, but then that next one, which was like we can't get the task that is not ours, is going to fail because I'm not actually testing that. Should not simplify this conversion by creating a trait. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. We can create a trait for converting. We can do like a from trait, and then I can do an into. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so get one task. Should be able to get my task. Should not be able to get task when I'm logged out. But then fails on should not be able to get another user's task. So I successfully got it. Okay, So yeah, let's finish this one up and then let's implement from. Okay, so then for you, we're gonna have one. Okay, so before the one, we want to do a filter. So filter, this is gonna be task task column user ID is equal to user.id. Okay, so it must be our own. And then that should work here. From and into will not work, probably because you will need to implement for model, right? And you need to have at least one of the two types in your own crate. Possibly. Yeah, that could be a little bit interesting. We could create a just a function on it though that would take in a model and return a new task. So that's basically like not trait based, just creating the like just manually implementing into. But we can try it just to see. All right, get one task is now completely done. So let's go ahead and commit this. So can get one task. Okay, so if I wanted to in task here, here's this one task. Let's say I did impl from this is going to be a model and I want this to be a task. Oh wait, you can't do that. Because now you're saying that there's two of them. Users. Oh yeah, I can't do two of these. There was that thing where I can just do as task model. That would work. Okay, so then import task model or task. Oh, well, you know what? I don't have to go back both directions. I don't really need to go both directions, do I? So from task model, what if I just do into task into oh wait, no, that's the wrong way. Into for task. I think that's right. Right? Into self task. Oh yeah, I did it completely backwards. Um Oh yeah, no, if I did this, it would be the other way around. So I want to do from. I want to do from task models for tasks. Implement you. Okay, so from this is a DB task. I want to go to self. So I want to say um, self illustrate fields. Okay, ID is going to be this DB task.id. DB task.priority. Task.title. DB task dot completed at map. Okay, so if I do that, that returns you, and so now I should be able to do an into, I believe, into task, right? We could take a look at this get one task here. So I've now got this model, and I want to okay JSON instead of this task response task response would be fine. So this task right here, I want to do a db task dot into like that. And you are happy. Okay. We could do that for the rest of these too. So anytime we're creating a manual task response here, we can remove that. And we can do, this is, now this one's an active model. This one's an active model, which is unfortunately considered a different type. Can I actually convert this back? It's like create task. So can I do created task dot that's into active model? I don't think that will work, right? Because yeah, it's not satisfied for active model. Okay, well we can recreate this again for both these. So I can just and then you're gonna be okay. So db tasks this just create db tasks active model as active tasks model. Okay, and then pretty much everything else is the same, right? Oh, but look at this. We're not getting the actual value out of it. We're getting like this I32. So we have to get. Oh, it's something else. It's I can take option value. Yeah, it seems like I'm. Well, am I using one both? It's a good question. Get one task. Oh no. Create task. Get all tasks is going to here. This one here. This task becomes this db task into like that, and it will figure that out from here. So okay, the get all task does that, but I only do once. So because of that, I might as well. Well, let me just undo until it's gonna be a lot easier. Okay, so this is create task. I want. Oh yeah, we're unwrapping here, but I'm only doing this once, which is fine. If I unwrap on the active model, do I get? No, I don't think so. But still, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So here we're doing a task into. Here is the only time we're doing an active model. And unless I figure out how to create like an active model after we save, we do this. Like, I don't know if I can. Yeah, we can't unwrap. These are all active model stuff. Can I deref? No, there's no deref on here. I wonder if I can do like a task model from task. Oh, okay. If that works, then you task, instead of doing that here, we do created task dot into. There we go. Except you don't like this. Mismatch types, expected, DB task model. Found an active model. Okay, I was really hoping that that would work. I don't think I can do like an into, right? No, they don't allow you to change it from an active model to a model. Oh, that would have been great. Maybe save can return another thing. Returned. Maybe there's another save. I don't know. So we have to convert it to an active model, and then we change it, and then we save it, right? Okay, so we convert it to an active model. Oh, but this isn't the thing. This isn't everything. It's just some. Oh, but some of the things. Default. Okay. Then I save. Okay, so let's go to the documentation. So if I go to active model, this is an Axum model. Wait, Axum. Uh, wrong one. I want CORM. I want. Let's go to crates. Okay, so I want an active model into active model. The active model trait. So I wonder if I just want model here. Yeah, it looks like save is going to turn it into an active model. Now there's these functions. There's not helpful modules. Maybe, okay, let's do this. Let's go find the save method. So active model trait save. Save is always going to return a self with which is that active model that we're on. I do know about that. I just keep on forgetting about it, then don't do it. That's the thing. Is like we can set that up and go. Let's be the change we want to be. XM. Let's do cargo doc bin. Let that compile all the docs. You opened in the wrong browser, but that's fine. I want you open in this browser over here. Okay, so I want to go to CORM. Now I wonder I wonder if like their documentation. Okay, so they have a book here. I wonder if their book has a better way of like turning from like a model. So here's active model. Oh, that's not helpful. It's like they wrote their own documentation, but I wonder, can I get a model from an active model? But no, they don't really say it. Who needs ORMs anyways? ORMs are great. Good ORMs are great. Okay, so basic CRUDs, relations, advanced queries. Um, okay, so can I do convert? How about from active model? Insert an active model and get back a fresh model. These are the 5 results. That's not really helpful. This might be closest one. Oh, its value is retrieved from the database. So it gets another. Okay, so basically it has to do another get from the database. That's what I'm seeing here. Which is unfortunate. That would have been really nice. I can't just tell it what type I want it to be. I'm getting back what I'm getting back. So when you do an insert, but really it's like doing a save, gives me back when saving an active model, it would perform either insert or update depending on the primary key attribute. So when I save one that I get active model back, I set this, but I still get an active model back. And I think that's the key. Is like no matter what, I'm getting the active model back. And then is there a way to convert an active model to a model again without just getting a query? And I don't think there is. I think we'd have to do another query to get that item from the database, which then gives me a model. I can do a custom active model. Creating your own struct with partial fields of a model with implement into active model can be converted into an active model with the method into active model. Hmm. There's some derived macros. Uh, yeah, but I don't think that's exactly it either. Okay. Good old pure SQL queries all the way. The problem, like, SQL queries are great, but it's also easy to accidentally just add in all sorts of problems with SQL queries. Mostly like they're it's like the same idea of like Rust. Like why do we use Rust? We use Rust because it's easy for us to make mistakes, and those mistakes can be pretty significant security errors. And same thing for me with SQL is like, can we do it? Absolutely yes. And if we're very, very careful, it's perfectly fine. But then you're not careful one day, or you're just like, yeah, I just won't parameterize these inputs, and then next thing you know, you have a SQL injection attack. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do for this one is create it once here because it's the only time that I'm doing it, and that should be fine. All right, so where are you upset with me? You're yeah. So I was attempting to like turn this in, so we're just gonna grab the task here. Oh, we can't do an into. So this now, might as well just go back to this. Why are you upset? Oh, because I still need to go back. This task like that. There we go. Okay, you're happy. These tests should still be the same. What I cannot build, I cannot understand. I mean, if that's true, and then we have a rule that um we can't build it unless we fully understand it. But then like how can we do anything? Like unless we understand like full CPU architecture and other stuff, like do we really build stuff on that? That there's at some point in time we have to accept that we're using something that we ourselves don't understand. And it's okay. Like we have to be okay with that. And we have to trust that the people who did do that know what they're doing. All right, so that is get one task. I updated you. I okay, I added this in. I don't actually need that thing. So we're just gonna discard changes. We're good here. Update task is obviously a big one. For updating a task, we can write our function signature now. And then we'll continue it on tomorrow morning. So let's see. We're gonna do this in tasks here. We have pub async function update task. Now, we're going to require in the user, I'm sure. So extension user, extension. This is, what was it again? It was, oh, model. It was the user model. Did I write all this tests? Yes, yes. So a while back, like last year sometime, earlier in the year, I can't remember anymore. But it was before the introduction to you course. I built this backend in Express and did that in a TDD style using Jest. And so all these tests are those tests. And then oh, I usually do fix the warnings first, don't I? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, fine. Good point. Good call out. Let's fix these. So unused crates. Do that. We're not using entities users. I'm not using a self, which constantly gets pulled in by accident from Rust Analyzer. I'm not using any of these things. I'm not using header map in here anymore because we have that middleware now. You're all fine. Header map doesn't get used in users either. Okay. You don't know if Clippy is from Cargo, but it is cool as well. Yeah. Easy, just allow all. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you? It just makes everything easier, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right, so we have a pub async function. This is going to be update task. We're going to return a result. Now, what do we need to return? Something with an app error. We'll throw a to do in here. I don't know what we need to return from here. That's going to be up to the test itself. Now, update task. I can't remember if this is going to be a put or a patch or both. That's a good question. Now, I have my backend task. We can just go ahead and take a look here. So we have our to-do API task CRUD update task. Right, so there's a bunch of these things. Like the first one here is going to be create the task, expect it to be null. Okay, so there's a couple things here. First of all, it's going to be a put request, and we're going to want to do this like completed URI. So that's actually not too bad. So if I just take this, we go to, where's our mod? Mod and routes. We need update task, but really this shouldn't be update task. This is going to be mark task as completed. So mark completed. We need to be logged in. So we're going to do a routes. In here, okay, so base URL is going to be this API v1 task. We have the task ID, and then we go to completed, and this is going to be a what? I already forgot what I said it was. It was a put. Yeah, it's a put. So it's going to be a put to mark completed. Okay. So then things that we care about, like if we just do that, we won't get the 404 anymore. This would crash, but I could just basically just do that, and you're happy. If I run the tests again, oh, wrong one. I want you. I rerun the tests. I should get past the like 404 route not found for the put, but it's gonna get another error. These always take so long. Actually, I think I got something passed. Uh, oh yeah, I that route now allows me to not mark as others completed because it returns the error message because I'm handling that already. Great. Okay, but as part of this one, should be able to mark a task as completed. Expected not null. So not to be expected. Oh, the expected task. Okay, so oh, right. Notice that in my test, I actually go into the database and check to see if the task actually got updated, so that it doesn't really trust the developer of the backend here. It's a very untrustworthy test suite, which is fine. that's actually good for this. So expects database task completed at not to be null. Right. So basically, it's still null. Okay. Well, I can actually just I think we can actually just do this really fast here. At this level, it's especially okay because it's a course, right? So it's I need to like people can delude themselves into just doing it on that one and say like, hey, the test passed. That's fine, right? All right. So I need the database. So we have extension db is extension database connection. And then I need the task ID, which is that was the path. So we need path. Task ID is a path of an I32. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to take tasks. I want to. Oh, I need to update it, and I need to get an active. All right, so I need let task equals. I need to do the one where I'm updating the user, like at this active model. So new task, active model. I need to actually convert it. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to find it first. So task. Okay, so we're gonna do a task find by ID. We'll pass it in the task ID. We'll do 1 db. Okay, we'll await. We will map error. Okay, so we get the error. This returns a new app error, new status code, internal server error, error, pass it in the error. Okay, we'll question mark u. That gives me this option model. I want an okay or else. So this is going to be another app error, but it's going to be a different type. So app error new. We want status code. This is not found. Error. This is, I think we actually have this in here somewhere. I want to just do this not found. Okay. Okay, or else this becomes another question mark, and now we have the model. And then I can do an into there's question mark u. Let active task equals. I want to turn the task into an active model. I can do into. I think I can do into. I thought there was like an into active model. Oh, there it is. Into active model. So I just run into active model here. So into active model. I don't know why it didn't show up before. Into active model. So now I have this task into active model. I want to do task dot completed at. I think you need to be mutable. So task dot completed at equals to be a set. You are going to be a sum. Now you want this to be a naive date time. Naive date time? New? What are you? how do I set this? The CRM date. Naive date, daytime. So wait, how do I okay, these are all chrono naive date, time date is this, okay? So chrono naive date. Can I actually like create that? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so date. That's not what I need. Date. It's data. That's not date. Do I have chrono? I don't know if I have chrono. Like, okay, so we have chrono, daytime local, daytime UTC. I don't know if it matters. We can do either of these maybe. Daytime UTC. Date. Date naive. Maybe that's it. Wait. What? No. Is there like a new? You have a new rap song for me. I took the walk to Poland. I am going to. I'll do a search for that later. See if I can find it. Oh yeah, the number one response in Google is "I took the walk to Poland" is a real song. So I'll listen to that. I'll listen to that later today. Okay, so is there anything that lets me like create this? What self? I just want something that doesn't take in self. Function self from local that takes in things. You see into max. There's no new. I can't do that. No. Okay, chrono. Date. Oh, there's this date. Prelude time date. Okay. With UTC. Now? No? Oh, man. Doesn't seem to be there. So if I go to UTC, chrono daytime UTC, is there a now? No. And everything requires like a self. That's something that's default. Wait, is default now? Default. Here we go. What can possibly go wrong here? Default. Now this one might be the wrong one, right? Expected struct CORM prelude date time. Oh, it needs. Okay, so date, not UTC. Okay, fine. Date time. Wait, is there no datetime? Naive datetime. Okay. Now. Okay, no, that's not a thing. Not a thing. Okay, so hold on. Date, time, daytime local. That's not what I want. Is it chrono daytime? Chrono daytime. There's no now here. Okay, fine. So task completed out what is an active value option naive date time. So if I go to naive date time, impl for you, new. There is a new. Okay, so naive date time has a new. You take in a naive date and a time. Is there like a now? From timestamp. Parse from string. Date, time, timestamp. Yeah, I'm just surprised I don't find. Okay, can I find like a now? Open? No, there's no now in here. Uh, okay, this feels. Can I do now? Oh, okay. You don't know where that is. Okay, cool. Now it's on UTC type, not date time. I don't think it exports the UTC from chrono. Great. Okay, so I need the naive. What was this? This was naive date time. So I need naive date time, which I can't pull in. Oh, did I already chrono date time? There's one of these that like created that. Okay. Well, I think what we're gonna have to do is do this, and just say that you are. Oh, what is the completed at? Yeah. If we take a look at it, it actually tells us completed at here. It says it's active value, so that's what this set is to do. Option, so my sum, and then a naive date time. So if I go to naive date time, that takes me to here, which is in chrono naive date time. And I want to create this date time here. Crotone naive date time, naive date from, and then I have to give it like a time. So that's essentially that. UTC now naive. Okay, let's try that. UTC. I don't have UTC. I wonder if I have to pull that in as a crate because I don't have that. Is that another Oh, okay. So they're not re-exporting chrono enough. I need to pull in chrono myself and do that. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I've run out of time. So let's just mark this down here. So we need to pull in chrono crate. Use the UTC now naive UTC method to create date time. All right. that is the plan. So let me go ahead and do it. This is a work in progress for um, updating updating a task. I'll go ahead and push those up, and we will get to this tomorrow morning. So I am doing these streams on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So tomorrow I'll be streaming. I start usually around 7 a.m. Mountain Time, and we go until around 8:15. So I'm about 15 minutes late today. I need to run off to work for my day job, and that's why I can't go any further. So I hope that you all have a great rest of your days, and I will see you next time. Bye.